As far as YouTube is concerned as well, I kind of want to use this series and this run as a semi-apology to the series that I did 7 odd years ago when I did Silent Hill 3 for the channel. Of course, I did that with the enhanced version, and at the time I was not familiar with its differences. And as such, it'll be nice to kind of rectify that. Now, it should be noted that this is not playing just with Silent Hill 3 for the PS2 version. This has had some modification to it. I'll put a link of it in the description below. There's also a command for that in chat here for Twitch as well. We're using the HD Textures mod, which is developed by Ice Bullet, specifically for this version of the game. Just giving it a bit of that more modern day sort of feeling and taste, and just making the game look even stronger than it already did at the time, fixing a few of the issues that were present. And from what little I've seen, it should hopefully improve the experience overall. So yeah, it should be good. But yes, as I say, the plan is to beat this game melee only, hard combat difficulty, hard rated difficulty, with only melee weapons. And there's only 4 in the entire game that I get to use, which is not a lot. And it's going to be pretty ugly for a lot of it. Again, memory is not too great. I've tried to remember what I can about this game to kind of minimize pathing and whatnot, but this is still going to be pretty tough, I imagine. Indeed it is. My weapons are not breakable. Thank God. Okay. So let me just go ahead and sort ourselves out here. This will take one moment. We'll pause the music here. This is a shame. Of course, Silent Hill 3 also definitely has a fantastic musical score as well, and one we'll be seeing plenty of over the course of the game. I don't know. It's really hard to judge going into games what is going to be the hardest and what is not. I think Silent Hill 1 was always probably going to be harder than the second game, and I think that's how it proved to be. This game, I really don't know how to judge it. I think there's going to be a couple of really tough boss fights, but this game did have some extra features that were added in to kind of maybe help the experience, so it's really hard to gauge how easy or hard this game's going to be. We're kind of playing it and winging it as we see it. So, let me close that window. Get rid of that, and there we go. Oh man, we're gonna get so horrifically beaten up, it's gonna be amazing. Oh, why did I think it was a good idea? Anyways, let's get ourselves ready then. So it'll be hard action level. The difference is mainly the enemies are beefier, they hit harder. Also, playing on hard mode does affect some item placement, especially in riddle mode. Not only will it complicate the rules that exist, it will actually add extra kind of puzzles you got to do during the course of the game. Silent Hill 3 does have a degree of adaptive difficulty, however. There are some item spawns which are fixed both for weaponry as well as health, but there are some that are variable depending on the state you're in when you get into them. No, I don't know which are which, and yes, we're just going to basically wing it as we see it, but a reminder that there is some adaptive difficulty in this game. It's quite early as well. Of course, adaptive difficulty has changed a lot since then. Anyways, let's get going. Righto then. I hope so, Jazz. It's gonna beat the piss out of me. It should be a good spin. Am I a tiny bit quiet? I can tone myself a little bit there. Probably about that. Probably just that. Can't wait for that part of the game. Oh boy. It's gonna be rough. It's no way, Stone. It's crazy this game is like 20 years old now. That is so scary. What are you gonna do, Star?
Where am I?
You can already see the extra effect there with like fixing up the lens flaring and stuff like that. Again, they did an amazing job with the retexturing. A bit like what we did with Resident Evil 4, same sort of idea. Really, really impressive stuff. Right, okay, let's get ourselves acclimatized with the fun and games that is coming for us. So we do have, obviously, our general controls, back in the old tank fashion. There is some modifications if you type in !HD as noted in the title. And more details of the modification we're using. But yeah, just a bit of an up-texturing. Definitely needs it. This is basically what the enhanced version should have been. That one. It'll also be in the YouTube description as well. For those of you can check it out. Not too difficult to get running either. Very, very good. So, reminder, of course, this has got obviously general running and stuff. Something we're going to get used to very, very quickly is two split things. We do have the ability with L1, R1 to strafe, along with square for going fast. This is going to be absolutely key for us in not getting murdered while we try and melee stuff to death. There's also a block functionality as well for hold R2, and then the square button you can block, which will heavily reduce incoming damage. We're going to need that as well. Of course, we do start off here with all sorts of fun things and weapons, like handguns and machine guns. Don't get used to it. But hey, we get a pipe! What the hell, folks? We might need it. I'm going to be so damn rusty. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly. Really? That is highly unfortuitous. Well.
Oh my gosh, I would do anything to thank you for that. Anything.
I wish I had spears in this. I do in legal though. Much appreciated. Thank you for 62 months. Jesus. Alright. Let's go adventuring, kids. So this initial area, not too difficult. I heard you. Thank you. But a chance for us to practice a little bit with our weapons. A few different attacks in this game. You can just swing the X button for some quick attacks. You can hold the X for an over ahead as well. Yeah, that's what I thought. And different weapons have different types of attacks as well, which is good. If the game's too loud, let me know. I'll turn it down a fraction. It was a little hard to judge. But yeah, so we can obviously, all sorts of things. And we're going to need, we got a lot of work to do. Now, I know one of these is open, but I don't quite recall what... Hello! Hey! Nope. Is this one here? No. Are you fucking insane? It's just we got a bit of chance to practice in this opening area, and I would like to take that practice, Good times. So, a little store we can look around here. I'm gonna have to make sure I don't type walk through a lot of the text here. A lot of the text is actually really good, and I really enjoy it. It's just so easy to skip so much of this. Very easy. You can indeed. You definitely can. I'm aware of this for sure, but chance for practice, we'll take it. Also, just look around and enjoy the world around us here. And realize just how screwed we are. There we go. Good, good. So if anyone tuning in here, hopefully I will not horrendously disappoint you. Alright then. Now, if I remember the names of these enemies, that would help. Alright, let's practice here. So we're going to try and... Aha! Get him! Nope. So, a lot of the enemies at the start of the game are going to be fairly slow, which is good, and we're going to need that. Pipe's actually not a bad weapon. Nope. And so we're going to need here. The knife we start off with is pretty terrible, kids. Not going to lie. But just to give you an idea, if we do decide to take on some enemies here... It's gonna be tough. Get out of here. Alright then. Right. Let's move on. We don't need to mess about this here. closest. That's the ones, I think, yeah. Right. Now, there are a lot of under-the-hood mechanics going on in this game. Well, there is a stamina system in Silent Hill 3, which works under the hood. It is happening, though you don't see it unless you've beaten the game. You can enable that. I shouldn't be here. That's the wrong way. Ow. These fucking things. Right. Got these, blade fucking things here. Not pleasant. Ow. Let's get out of there. Reminder, if you are playing on hard mode, buddy, please. There's a lot of bad things that can happen to you. Yeah, don't hang about. Don't hang about. I didn't mean anything. Nope. Ain't getting in there, I guess. But yeah, just a little bit of area just to kind of get back used to everything like that. Now, playing in hard mode, the game will not save you from running off the edge of things. Please be careful. Please be careful. And as been noted, you can end the section by just dying in any way, shape, or form, and that'll definitely work. But yeah, if you're just running about, you can just run off shit and die. You can. In normal mode and easy mode, it will stop you, but in hard mode, like, I'm pretty sure I can just literally run forward and just die. And that's it. It's done. So you gotta be really careful around ledges and shit. It's, I think walking will save us. But, running, pretty bad. I don't know. You trying to make sense of this? I think you are misinformed. Might have been in Silent Hill 2? I've stopped since then. Anyways. Bad times. But hey, at least it's mandatory bad times. Just a bum leg. Yep. See you next week. I know the feeling, my dear. I feel it every morning.
What a nightmare.
It's kind of coming back to me now, this game. Now I'm kind of seeing it. I imagine there'll be a lot of that over the course of this. Just kind of remembering bits like, oh yeah, that's a thing. And oh yeah, this happened, didn't it? Yes. Hey, at least I turned off the film grain. It is on originally, but I think this game just looks so much better without the noise filter. Turn it off, for Christ's sakes. Let the graphics do the work.
Dad, it's me. Yeah. Sorry I didn't call sooner. Yeah, I guess I was. Anyway, I'm coming home now. Oh, I didn't get that thing you asked me to. Okay.
Think it's time for some discipline.
I love you too, Dad.
Oh, Douglas. God, I've missed you.
Heather, I need to speak with you. My name is Douglas Carter. I'm a detective.
A detective? Really? Well, nice talking to you.
I mean, a lot has been said before, Jazzy. Like, they did the best they could,
Hold
but...
on. There's someone that wants to meet you.
It's tough, you know.
Just let me have an hour. No, half an hour of your time.
My daddy always told me not to talk to strangers.
This is very important. It's about your birth.
I'm not interested. Are you still following me? Do I have to scream?
Sorry. I'll wait here.
This is the original release with the HD mod, as noted. I don't know, like 2 and 3 both have fantastic musical scores, and both did really well, but I think 3 takes it from me by a nose, but it is very close. Anyways, old creepy man out there is not gonna leave us alone, so we'll have to find a different option here. But you know, see what we can do. We've got this lovely little bit of graffiti here, which obviously is not quite that. But hey, reasons. Okay, so I'm going to be looking to stick to just main save data, but I do reserve the right to save state as and when necessary. But I'll be trying to keep it. Partially also because I'm running this on full screen, which gives me less ability to mess around with stuff. Is what it is. Anyways. But yeah, it's been noted by lots of people about like the differences between the HD mod, this version, and the enhanced version. There's tons of videos about it and kind of the history about it. That, you know, how they lost the source code when they outsourced this to do the enhanced mod and had to do it with a beta version. It was a mess. Anyways, head on out here. Okay. So our initial inventory starts off with just this. Our switchblade. It's not very good. It's not very good. And we'll be looking to get this upgraded as soon as humanly possible. It's gonna be a little while. We also have ourselves this lovely looking pendant with this fancy jewel inside. Chekhov's jewel, you might even say. I think the remake will be good for Silent Hill 2. I can't see it bad. If you want my full thoughts on it, I did a podcast on it with the Infinite Ammo Syndicate, which I posted to the channel, and I give my thoughts on it there. But I think the game, I can't see it being bad, but there are reasons to be concerned. It's a very high bar it's going to have to reach. Anyways, got a key here as well. Very good. Right, so, knife. Let's get used to this, so... It's gonna be rough. I don't know, what state is Silent Hill in? I actually don't know. Anyways, go for a wander down here. But yeah, so as mentioned previously, there is a stamina system that works in the game. It is kind of like behind the scenes a little bit. Where as you run or you swing melee weapons and such, that you do tire yourself out, which is a problem. And you do need to stop to kind of recover. That can affect your, you know, things that you can do, the speed you run at. It's a bit of an issue. If you do ever transfer between areas, though, well, it fully restores. But yeah, it's a thing. Now, I do have a quick turn. That's it. L1 and R1 is a quick turn. All right, my dear, let's go swing inside, shall we? Sure, we're meant to be here. You know? Sure, it's all gonna be totally fine. Right. So, got my way around a little bit here. Most places there. The Revolt of Tin Isle. 30% off, everyone. Very good. Get your copy today. Oh, I ain't going that way. Always kind of looking at these random things and trying to see if they make any sense. Sometimes it's just like random gibberish just being writ there. And sometimes when you do these HD remods, you can kind of find out things you would never see. Like, I know there's a couple of posters around that have got like references back to like Silent Hill 1 and 2 and such dotted about. I don't remember quite where those are though, however. Anyway, we need to head down this way. Yeah, I mean, the floor could do with a bit of a mop. Let's be honest. Oh boy. That's not a good sign. Hope you've got a license. I hope he's got a license. Yeah, don't do it, Heather.
Stay back.
Don't do it. It's my conduct.
Get the hell away from me!
God damn it. There we go. Let's have to restart the game. It's all over. Cheers, Heather.
What the hell is this thing?
Yeah, there's all sorts of. Yes, you are correct. It's a rework, I believe, isn't it? So yeah, there goes our conduct as Heather just gats this thing to death. Probably not an unreasonable thing to do, but you know, alas. Anyways, the guns in this game are actually not that bad either. Combat is a little bit funky. There's no doubt about that, but you know. What are you going to do? And yes, as noted here, the model is a kind of a rework version of Angela's. Not that you necessarily know that, but it's a fun little tidbit. There's all sorts of fun bits of trivia about this game. So hey, guess what we're never using? God damn it! I'm going to regret this decision of mailing this game in probably about like 20 minutes. I'm sure. I think this is the worst video I've ever had. But yeah, there's your handgun. It's okay. But obviously, we're not allowed to use it. So, back to old dependable melee our knife here. It's just such a bad weapon. I know, right? Anyways, let's keep going. Basically, what a lot of the earlier games consist of was basically just trying to avoid combat where possible. Like, legitimately trying to knife stuff to death is such a terrible idea. Especially on hard mode. Like, you gotta be insane to try. Okay, so this, I believe, knocks us back over there. The Revolt of Turnal. That damn book again gets about. Here we are, that's what we're looking for here. Map, I'm gonna need this. The map is enormous, we don't need most of it. That's the way it goes. Now, I kind of remember them all a little bit, but as we go forth, I'm sure it's gonna get more and more and more dodgy for me. No question about that. I'm sure. Okay, now, which way is it I go from here? I don't recall. Stairway, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, well, ain't getting through there. I mean, the thing is, well, the knife is, it's not, it's just, it does no little damage, it's just, like, it's just all sorts of things. I mean, I'm not gonna say no. Okay. Would you like a demonstration of us trying to knife something? Let's dance. On guard, sir. Fuck you. Nope. Yeah. The problem with the knife is that it doesn't stun. As you can see. That's the issue. And this is why we are not going to be trying to knife anything in this game. It is a terrible, terrible weapon. In fact, you know what? I might just turn it off, to be honest. It's not even worry about it, kids. Not worry about it. Yeah. Okay, so a couple of routes for us to take here. Come remember my way about slightly. Ain't going that way. Alright, first things first, I think for us to do is to head on up this way. There's a couple of doors maybe we can enter around here. Not that one. Not that one. This one. Here we are. Storeroom. That's what we wanted. Okay, what have we got in here? We got a health drink. We got some bullets we're never going to use. Got another save point. Sure, I guess we'll use it. What? Altar? So, be blinded. Be blinded, but yeah. That's your one demonstration of us trying to knife something. It's the only thing you're ever going to see. Let's hope we never do it for any particular reason. We got a key here we're going to need. Unfortunately, Heather is lazy and can't be asked to pick it up. I mean, I think that's on her, truthfully. I think she could very easily get that, but apparently we got to find a tool to help us. So I guess we'll see what we can do. Okay, now I believe there's another room in here. Is it this one or the next one we can enter? There's a couple items for us to grab. If we're quick. Here we are. Grab ourselves some beef jerky. Nope, get out of here. So the idea of beef jerky, we can use that to distract certain enemies, particularly dogs. We can throw it, supplies I think it is. Yeah, distract some monsters. Not for long, but it does have some use. It's also actually nice use there, yeah. So the whole kind of strafe thing is pretty good, because you can do it while turning, so you can kind of like, almost sort of kind of run backwards in a weird way. If you kind of arc it right, do a lot of cool stuff. I have gone the wrong direction, because I was busy talking. Sorry, kids. Okay. So, let's go. Sorry, my dear. So, we need to go this way, I believe. Right. Here we are. So, there's a few places we can visit here. Helen's Bakery. Lovely place. Okay. I mean, that could work. Ah, yes, this. Helen's Bakery. Crispy toasted bread right to your very door. This is where you can find the flamethrower on a second playthrough. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Got ourselves some pots, and we got some bread. $3 a stick? Damn. That's pretty expensive, don't you think? Inflation, everyone. It's been rough. What we're here for, of course, though, is the pair of tongues, which is what we're going to need to go get hold of the key. Alright. Get a bit more look around, of course. Don't mind me. Ain't opening. We got my bestseller, which is locked. We're going to need a key for it. Good camera angle is good. L2 you can use to kind of like push the camera in front of you. Very, very useful. Okay. Oh, I can't wait for what we're about to do in about 5 minutes. It's okay, folks. I prepared for it. I know what's coming. Is it this one? It is this one, sorry. Alright. Alright then, Heather. Let's go and grab the key. You're going to make me use it in my inventory? You are indeed. Thank you for that. Use the tongs. I don't know. You decide. Yeah. Hello, future believer. So, we got the key of the tongs. Gonna be needing that. And as I'm sure you can probably guess, my bestsellers. How are we getting to there? These clumsy people losing their front door keys. Hello! Oi! And go! Get out of here. Over here. I think there was some artifact here in the top right, actually. That was a bit weird. Alright, let's get ourselves into the bookstore. But I mean, like, I'm almost tempted to try and knife and show you how terrible it is, but I'm sure. Let's not worry about it. Let's get out of here. Oh boy. Okay, here we are then. My best sellers. Lovely place. Very reputable, I'm sure. Now, the books are very interesting, apparently, though. Very, very sad. Some hang-on rounds there. I guess we'll take them for Prosperity's members. Members? What the fuck am I talking about? I have no idea. The door is locked. Well, that's unfortunate. We need a key code. And guess where we're gonna go ahead and find said key code? Is it here we look at it? Here we are. I'm not going to read through all this. I did it back in my Silent Hill 3 original run, but this is the infamous Shakespeare puzzle for Silent Hill 3 Players Style difficulty, where you need legitimate knowledge of Shakespeare's novels and works to solve what the hell is going on here. It is a completely absurd puzzle, and one that I can't believe they put in, but they did, where it's just madness, really. It's just absolute madness. What you've got to do, basically, is you've got to get hold of 5 novels that are on the bookshelf at the moment here, and you've got to basically deduce what the hell this is talking about, relate it to the correct Shakespeare work, and then adjust that for this bit here. We work out what you've got to then do with the novel numbers. It is completely absurd, but they did. They thought it was a good idea to just end your run 10 minutes into the game. Or at least make you spend about 2 hours. And of course, this is before the internet exists. Now, there is some good news. On hard mode, the code's always the same. So we're not actually going to solve it. If you want to go and look at how to solve this, by all means go on the internet. But I know what the code is. And this is one puzzle that can go straight to hell. Oh, dearie me. The code is 8352. It is the one thing I made sure to know before I started this. All the rest of them will do legitimately, but this puzzle, just look it up. Just look it
up. Hey, wait. What's going on? Where is everybody? Those weird monsters?
They have come to witness the beginning. The rebirth of paradise, despoiled by mankind.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Don't you know? Your power is needed.
How should I know?
I am Claudia.
So what?
Remember me, and your true self as well. Also, that which you must become.
Yeah, she seems like a totally trustworthy and honest individual.
To paradise with blood-stained hands.
I bet she says that to all the ladies.
Claudia, right? Did you do all this?
It was the hand of God.
Oh no, not that word again. You're not allowed to say that word on stream. Not allowed to say the G word.
Wait!
Given a place and no. Oh dear. Kinda.
I don't get it.
No, nor do
What
I.
does she want me to remember?
Okay. Notices nothing important for us, however. Okay, now I slightly don't remember too much. This bit's a bit vague, what we'll do now. I think we're going to the elevator, I think it is. Yes, is the short answer. Is the short answer. Anyways, I'm pretty sure what we're going to do here is head on around here. Sounds ominous. Oh, God. Some things are just... Ignorance is bliss, someone once told me. And they were kind of right. And breathe. Everything's gonna be fine, Heather. Everything's gonna be okay. You just gotta trust. You know? It's complicated. It's complicated.
Is this a dream?
Sadly no. Sadly no. Believe me, I wish it was as well. I wasn't doing a melody run with this game. It's an incredibly terrible idea. But here we are.
Not even a kid could believe in this. But when am I going to let go?
It sounds like Silent Hill 1. Yeah, this and Silent Hill 3 very lore heavy. Right. So that takes us to here, where I now do not remember this place very well at all. We need to find a safe area very quickly. Unfortunately, there's no way of really knowing what doors are and aren't open here, except for just trying them. So this is where memory's going to be tricky. Okay, what do we got here? Medicines, good. Good, gonna need all of that. Ampoules, very nice. Full healing, gonna need some of those. This again. Like me on a daily basis. Isn't that the truth? Never mind. Save whenever you see it, for the love of God. Whenever you see it. Yeah. There are definitely some out there, and, you know, a couple of games here, and especially a lot of the stuff going on behind the scenes, Silent Hill 3, that's like, and a lot of the symbolism, you certainly aren't going to catch quite on the first time, so... So now we're in the alternate shopping center. We do have access to our first new melee weapon of the game. And God knows I'm going to want it. We will need to get up... I believe it's on the second floor of the house. We need to get ourselves... Oi! I think one of these open? Oh, that was a good dodge. Never mind. Let's get out of here. Ow. Of course, this is hard mode, so everything wants us dead. It's gonna be fun. Goodbye! There's some health here, I think. Oh, I thought it was. Apparently not. That sounds bad. Here we are. I know this way does progress us. My main concern of doing this is that I'm going to miss something here and there, and it's very easy. I do think there's occasions where you might just find the odd shoot room that I'm just going to miss. And we're going to need all the supplies we can get in this game. That's bad! Get the hell out of here! That's a bad room. Okay. We're here again. Okay, here we are. Right. I think she's just making excuses. Okay, so we need to find a flashlight in order to progress with the game. Do I remember where the flashlight is? Next question. Man. I so don't remember my way around this place at all. It's been so long. Nope. Dogs. Let's get out of there. Hey, this was 2003 or something, you know. Society hadn't come along quite as far. You see? Pretty sure pretty much most of these doors around here are all... Huh. Appears I was wrong. When leaving the room, be sure to turn out the lights. Make sure you turn out the lights, everyone. That'd be the correct thing to do. First aid. Hello. I need some of that. So come over here and we can, well, turn them off. And that will reveal to us. There it is. That is our flashlight. Gonna be needing that circle button to turn it on and off. It's gonna be good. Obviously, if you can see what you're doing, but if you have it turned off, you might be able to avoid detection for a bit. Now, is there any other rooms back here for me to explore? Like in this bottom left area down here. I don't know. I don't really want to go back and check, so we're just gonna move on, I think. And besides, if it's like for a health drink or something, I'm probably gonna take more damage than I'm gonna accrue for, you know, whatever. Alright. Watch out for the dogs. I think the dogs are probably the most dangerous enemies around here. Just for their mobility. Now, with the power of the flashlight, we can now grab the hanger, which we're going to be needing for reasons, even if we don't know what those are yet. Here we are. Just pick it up, because you never know when you might need something like that. Okay. Now I've got to remember what I do next. Wow, I actually don't remember what the next thing I've got to do is. I know I need to get up to the second floor. I know that's a thing that we have to do somehow. I just forget exactly how we do it. I'm pretty sure it's not this way. Nope. Alright. God, my memory is a little rough here. It's a little rough. I guess it's back the way we came. I guess we are going to explore that one on the way. Those shadows are doing things. Try not to worry about that. That's sealed. Okay. Right. This is my... I don't quite remember what I'm doing. Hello? Now that looks important. Is this the way we get up there? Okay, you're gonna... Find something long to snag it. Well, there we go. There we are. Is the theme in this game? Oh, it's too far. I gotta use the tongs. I use the hanger. Oh, physical effort. Also, the idea that a hanger could do that, I find is hilarious. That's completely absurd to me, but whatever. Alright then, send themselves up. So far it's going all right. You know, we've only got into one scrap because I chose to go into it. Just you know, random gurney. Pretty standard. Pretty standard. Now your reminder again. Don't go exploring places you don't need to, because you'll get yourself into all manners of trouble. Please be careful. Believe me, you don't want to know. Believe me, you don't want to know. Okay, then. So, second floor it is, which is where we want to be. Now, do I remember exactly the route we want to be taking? Here we are. Safe space, what we want. Hey, you gotta fill in the content somehow, you know? Right. So, somewhere around here is our first melee weapon upgrade, and I've just got to recall where exactly it is. I think it's this way? I could be wrong. I know what I'm looking for. I've just got to, you know, find it. Got a walnut, you know, standard. Because that's where I keep all my walnuts. Some silver rings. Oh, that sucks. Bummer that it's gone. Was she going to steal it? Heather! What would your father think? I don't know if I want to be here right now. I'm gonna retreat. Oh, man, where the hell is this damn thing? My memory's just so rough here. I'm trying to remember where the hell things are. Alright, look at myself here quickly. Does this open? I thought so. Oh shit! Oi! No! No! For Christ's sakes! Ow! Okay, that's unlocked at least, so that's good. This is going to take me back to here, isn't it? It is indeed. Shit. Let's be rational! Okay. So I'm back here again. That's a lot. And you're like, well, Shadow, maybe you should have spent some time remembering what you're doing. I'm like, well, that'd be a good, intelligent thing to do, wouldn't it? That's broken. That doesn't... Oh, there was actually text for that? Damn it. So easy to swing past stuff. Okay, and that takes you back to here. Right. Is it third floor I've got to go up to, I think? Might be the third floor. Yeah, big high five involving her face. Yeah, that seems totally standard. I think we'll actually go upstairs, but we'll see. Really? They removed it? There's a lot of weird decisions they made. Yeah, this is where we want to be. This is that way. This looks kind of more like where I want to be. Lovely snazzy restaurant, you know. We've got, yeah. Chef Special. Look, have you seen Dead Rising? Have you seen Dead Rising? Anyways, we've got the key, which is what we're going to need. I love the text box in this game. They're great. It just gives you a real insight to like Heather's like what the fuck's going on around in this place. It's great. I think they did a really, really good job of it. Well, I think leaving that way. Med kit, good. Going that way. Now, does the Black Show remember where the key goes? Probably not. Probably not. You're taking a bit of damage. Yeah, so Dead Rising Remastered was recently released. You are, that is correct. I don't know is the short answer. Possibly. I'm a little bit suspicious of it, you know? Alright. Can't read it right now, I'm a little busy. That was a bad sound. Somebody sounds very pissed. Alright. Is this how this is have to go down, buddy? Alright, then you asked for it. You asked for it. On guard, sir. What could possibly go wrong? Get him! Fuck you! Yeah! Eat it! Nope. So fortunately, these things are very slow and very cumbersome. So we can actually do a decent job of, like, fighting them. Shit. It just takes forever. Get him! No. Oh, shit. That was not how I intended to do that. Oi! Good. Piece of trash. So, yeah. If we have to kill stuff, we will, but, you know. Until we have something that stuns enemies, it's going to be difficult. Anyways, what did this say? Piling up the 300th day and night from beyond the door, cries of pain are heard. The far destination has become real, though not a blessed beginning. Wonderful. Wonderful. Alright. I don't think trying to stab a dog's a good idea, so I think I'm just gonna, Oh, that worked! Wow! Nice! That actually worked. I'm amazed. Okay, that takes us to here. I don't know if there's any actual point to me being here, but... Well, we made it. I think there's anything for us in here. It's quite possible there's going to be some areas where if we played in a, like an easy difficulty, we'd actually get some supplies. But because we're not, we don't. Well, that was fun, everyone. Where the hell are we? Okay, maybe we need the other one. No, I don't know what it's munching on. No, and yes, it can keep it. Let's get out of here. Okay, so that was a whole lot of nothing. Yeah, I don't know, Believer. I don't know quite what they're going to be doing with the remake for Dead Rising. They've only shown like very little. They're basically saying we're doing it, but we don't know really much more other than that at this moment in time. Okay, my assumption is the cook key is used for the door that is locked over there. So let's do that. Let's also not take that left route. That place sucks. We'll take the safer route. And again, don't go investigating. It's not worth it. I tried. Fox. Didn't seem to work. Right, I'm down here. Oh, shit! Fucking... Alright. I'll dance. Get him! be fair, this is all practice that I need, getting back used to the combat system in this game. The one nice thing, at least, of the knife... Ow. This is not a good place to be doing a fight here, but whatever. The one decent thing about the knife is it's pretty hard to, like, hit the corridors. Some weapons can do that. I have a lot of issues with that later on in the game. It's so not worth it, but... This is me making a point. Yeah! Get him in the leg. Beautiful. Piece of trash. Okay. There's lots indeed. So my assumption is that works in here, and it does. Here we are. Couple of drinks. This is what we were looking for. Ta-da! We get an upgrade to the steel pipe, which is actually a pretty decent weapon, all things being honest. This is going to have to last us for quite a while. There are a couple of weapons to be found. One is good but difficult to use, and the other one is amazing. We won't be seeing that for quite a while, unfortunately. So the steel pipe is going to have to... It's going to have to suffice. We should probably heal us a little bit. We are suffering. Let's go ahead and use a couple of drinks there. So, the pipe. Some rapid swings if you want them. Hold the X to overcharge. But also, if you're moving forward and press X, you got a stabbing motion. Which can be better, potentially. I guess. And, of course, the blocking. I gotta remember to block in this game. Blocking is gonna be really important for us as we move on in this game and, like, trying to avoid damage. Because some enemies we're not going to be able to evade effectively. And we're just gonna have to take them on. So, gonna need this.